What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are tackling two little words that can literally change your entire financial future: assets and liabilities. So let's jump right in.
But first, let me hit you with a question. Is your house an asset or a liability? Now, you probably think you know the answer, right? But stick with me, because by the end of this, you might just be questioning everything you thought you knew about money. All right, let's kick things off at level 1, the official rulebook. Think of this like the tutorial level in a video game. This is how the pros, the accountants, the banks, this is how they keep score.
Now, what you're looking at here might seem like some boring math equation, but trust me, it's the bedrock of the entire financial world. It's actually super simple. Everything you own, your assets, had to be paid for somehow, right? It was either paid for with someone else's money, that's your liabilities, or with your own money, which is your equity. Equity is basically your skin in the game. It always has to balance out.
So, the traditional way of thinking is pretty straightforward. Assets are what you own. Liabilities are what you owe. Own versus owe? Got it? Good. But this is where we're going to flip the script, because those traditional rules, they're just the beginning of the story. Welcome to level 2. Now, I want you to forget the official rulebook for a second. We're about to give you the ultimate cheat code to the money game, and it all boils down to one simple concept: cash flow.
This quote, made famous by Robert Kiyosaki, is the heart of the cheat code. It's a total game changer. It's not about what you own. It's about what that thing does. Does it put cash in your pocket, or does it take cash out? That's the only question that matters.
And this is where the light bulb really goes on. Look at your house and your car. On paper, traditionally, they're assets. But using the cash flow mindset, they're actually liabilities. Because every single month, they drain cash out of your pocket from mortgages, insurance, gas, and repairs. A true asset, like a rental property that someone else is paying you for, actually pays you. And that, my friends, is the fundamental difference between building wealth and just looking like you have it. This right here is the cash flow quadrant, and you can think of it as the roadmap to financial freedom. See, most of us start out on the left side, as an employee or maybe self-employed, where we're trading our time for money. The grind set, the goal, the whole point is to move to the right side, as a business owner or an investor, where your assets are the things working for you 24/7. That's the ultimate level up. Okay, time for level 3, advanced tactics. Most people hear the word debt and they run for the hills. They think it's the enemy. But what if I told you that some debt can actually be a power-up? Let's get into it. So this power-up has a name: financial leverage. And all it really means is strategically using borrowed money to buy or control a much larger asset. It's like a weapon, though. It can be incredibly powerful, it can amplify your wins in a massive way, but you got to be careful because it can also amplify your losses. You have to use it wisely, but if you do, you're basically unstoppable. So how do you know the difference between good debt and bad debt? It's actually super simple. Good debt is used to buy assets that put money in your pocket. Bad debt is used to buy liabilities that take money out of your pocket. One helps you build an empire, the other just digs you into a hole. Let's look at some real-world examples. Good debt, think a mortgage on a rental property that generates positive cash flow, or maybe a loan to start a business that's going to make you money. Bad debt, well, that's your credit card debt from that vacation, or the car loan for a vehicle that's losing value every single day. One is an investment, the other is just spending. You've made it. It's time to face the final boss: solvency versus liquidity. This concept right here is the ultimate test of your financial IQ. It's the critical difference between looking rich on paper and actually having the cash to pay your bills. Okay, let's break it down with a simple analogy. Solvency is your total net worth, all your assets minus all your liabilities. Think of that as owning a really nice car. Liquidity, on the other hand, is the actual cash you have available right now to pay for things. That's the gas in the tank. See the problem? You can own $1 million car, but if you don't have a drop of gas, you aren't going anywhere. And listen, this isn't just some abstract theory. This is the exact reason huge companies like Lehman Brothers went under back in 2008. They had billions of dollars in assets on paper. They were solvent, but they ran out of actual cash to pay their immediate bills. They were illiquid, and the whole thing collapsed. Cash flow isn't just king, it is literally everything. All right, you beat the boss, you've leveled up. Now it's time for your first real-world quest. This is where you take everything we just talked about and you actually apply it to your own life. So, here's your mission should you choose to accept it. 1. I want you to make a list of everything you own. 2. Next to every single item, write down if it makes you money each month or if it costs you money. Be honest. And 3. Circle the things that are your true assets. This one simple exercise is going to give you a crystal clear snapshot of your financial reality. You can do this.
So if you take one thing away from this today, let it be this. Change your question. From now on, don't just ask what something is, ask what it does. Does it feed you, or do you have to feed it? Answering that question, that's the very first step on the path to true financial freedom. The only question left is, are you ready to take it?